So I've mixed a range of colors that really were inspired by the collage that I made. And now it's time to start to create the painting. And I'd like to show you first something about actually like the application of the paint and how to load up the palette knife. So you don't just gouge the knife into the paint pile. In fact, what I like to do is I like to just take the edge of the knife, the very, very edge of it, and I take the edge of the knife and I bring it in on an angle, and let's bring it into the purple. So I'm dragging it across the purple, and I'm actually, what I've done is I've created sort of a little ridge of paint right on the edge of the knife. There's just a little ridge of it. And then I can take that ridge of paint and bring it down to the tree that I know is that dark purple. And I can come in on an angle. Now normally I work on an easel, but sometimes palette knife painting, I like laying it down because I can turn my body and I can turn the image. So I have paint just on the back edge of the knife, and I can lay that back edge down against the edge of the tree and just pull it across. So I'm pulling the paint across. I'm just laying it at the very edge and then pulling it. And I can come back in, I can load up the back of the knife again and pull it again. And doing it in one direction, moving or down, around, I can then load up the other side of the knife and bring it back this way. And I'm at this point not putting a ton of paint down. I'm putting enough so that I don't really see the white of the canvas coming through anymore. I'm gonna come down to this color shape. I'm filling in my color shapes. And I'm creating edges that are fairly clean. I'm not blending. I'm just following my color map. Now, I have a lighter purple, which is on the side of the tree. Let's bring this shadow down a little bit. I have a lighter purple that's on the side of the tree. So I want to now wipe my knife and then come into this lighter purple, and I'm going to, once again, load up the edge, just on the edge. And I'm gonna bring that in right into this shape and kind of snug it right up against the previous color. And you know, if you have a little bit of the white coming through, it's okay, or you may wanna overlap, but we're really just trying to lay the colors in cleanly. And I like working with adjacent colors, adjacent shapes. So I have the dark purple, the light purple, and then I have this sort of middle green. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and lay that in. So I'm gonna bring, again, wipe the knife clean, bring it over to the middle green, and then just pull that across. And it's quite satisfying. So I'm pulling the middle green here, and then it shows up again on the other side. So the key thing here is to wipe the knife in between each color, and when you go to load up the knife, you really want to make sure that you don't put it all over the knife, that you actually just put it on the back edge. And then when you come in to lay that color down, you can do so with control and clarity.